My husband keeps asking me what I do all day, so I made this video to forward to him. First things first, I gotta grab the skid steer and get my mama cow some hay because she's hangry. If you're new here, we rescued Mama Cow a couple years ago when her owners abandoned her on our property and told us that Mother Nature could have her. I moved a couple of old bales around so she'd have a nice floofy place to lay, and then I cleaned out her water. Here comes the queen. This cow poops more than any cow I've ever seen. The hay guy showed up with a round bale. We've just been buying them one at a time because we only have the one cow. She absolutely loves when she gets a fresh bale. She always runs right over to it. I was done with the skid steer, so I took it back to the barn. When I got back, I found her munching on her new hay bale. It never fails. She always rubs all over it and makes a huge mess. But that's okay. She always looks like she's having a good time when she does it. I drove 40 minutes to town to go to the grocery store. Living in the country has its drawbacks, but I'll take a 40-minute drive to have this lifestyle. I folded our blankets and then headed outside to clean out our swimming trough. This tree drops so much pollen into the water, so I'm going to clean it off and move it over to the porch. I hope my husband doesn't mind coming home to a porch trough. We have a TV on the porch, so I'm hoping this will work out perfectly. Then I filled the bird bath up since I had the water hose out, and Peter Piper showed up to talk about our fence work. Then we went on a drive around the property. When I went to town, I got Mama Cow a new sack of feed and a new sack of cubes, so I refilled both of her bins. Had to give her a snack. I noticed that the bird feeders needed to be refilled, so I took care of that. I got the water trough all situated and put the plug back in it. We have to have a dumpster in the country because we don't have traditional trash bin service. Grabbed my truck and headed over to the barn. Then I noticed this neck flap. Losing weight sure does have its negatives. I hooked up to my trailer so I could go and pick up the 20-foot gate that we had made for our new fence. Always kick your tires and make sure you're good to go before you take off. 30 minutes each way to get the trailer. Now I'm back. I unhooked the trailer so I could get back to my chores, and then I danced a little jig. There was a whole load of packages at the gate when I got home, so I unboxed everything real quick before my husband got home. Back to the dumpster. Better hide the evidence, right? Checked on my dress to make sure I got the stain out, and I did. How exciting. I got a new drain board for the dishes and this thing that goes behind the sink to catch the water. A new bag for my eyelashes and a bag for my makeup. Pretty excited about this neck fan. Why is the battery restock video so satisfying? It was time to start supper, so I got the chicken out to put in the oven and I chopped up all the veggies from the garden. The husband requested key rest rum punch. I shredded the chicken while the pasta boiled and I cooked the spinach and the tomatoes. Husband got home and wanted to take a look around to see what Peter Piper had done. Pretty good progress for just half a day. That cup is so funny, it even makes my husband laugh. Went to check on the water level in the duck pond because we've been in quite the drought and saw an intruder. For those of you that don't know, this is a nutria. It's just a giant rat. Headed back to the house and past the new pew-pew range. There's the long distance one. I've been watering the garden at night because it's been 106 every day and I am just simply over this heat wave. If you've made it this far, would you like to see more day in the life videos?